Hello. How are you guys doing? So, at work yesterday, I was putting carts up, and I'm not the kind of person that, like, brings out, like, 7 or 8 carts in a row to put them back. I do it 3 at a time, because that's the most I can reach, in order to pull it out of the thing. But, I hit the railing of the place that I was trying to put it into, and thus banged my shin real hard on the bottom bar of the shopping cart. Fucking hurt. Like, it was still hurting last night. Like, not as bad, but it was still, sucked. Thankfully, it's not much of an issue today. I think it's just a little bit sore. So, as long as it doesn't come into contact with shit, it should be fine. I know, it did. Let's see. Also, I believe it was that day as well. No, it was Monday. It was the day before. Because my leg wasn't hurting. The day before that, around like 6:30ish, there's 2 doors to our back dock at work. It's the door, the people door, and the vehicle door. The vehicle door, the truck door, whatever, was stuck up. So me, my coworker, and the assistant manager were trying to figure out how to get it down. We gathered some useful information, but eventually we had to call the store manager, who had gone home earlier that day. We kind of we did as much as we could. Like, we tried jimmying with the chains to try and get the door down. Store manager comes by, grabs the chains, 1 jimmy, 2 shimmy, 3 shimmy, and then, each time the door is getting more closed until it finally closed. And it just reminded me, it was like the physical equivalent of someone calling in an IT professional, going like, I don't know why this isn't working, and them going, turn the computer off, then turn it back on again. My god, it's working now. Just browse my website real quick. Yeah, I want to do more with it, but at the moment, all I am doing is just updates about things, and also still doing the misc stuff. I think the most that I've done is art. Which, I mean, I'm an artist and I'm trying to improve. I have been... I want to make something. I want to make like a story or something like that. And I don't know if I want to make like a completely new set of characters or if I want to use one of my old sets of OCs. And that kind of got me down today before I went to work. Got me down a little thing of browsing, seeing if I could learn anything about like cartoon anatomy so that I can try getting better at drawing. I think mine could work if I could refine it, but you know, still, just kind of looking at that. Yeah, at the moment I haven't finished the character stuff. What I really want to do though is I want to make a series. Well, I mean, store manager going home early. The assistant manager is usually there to kind of pick up the slack once he's gone. It's just we had to call him back because we're like, we can't figure this out. And then he fixes it instantly. And it's like, well, shit. Yeah. Alright. Anyways. Not only do I want to make like a series, like my own little story of sorts, I also am kind of thinking about making videos. Maybe not on this channel, maybe on like another channel that I create. But I, you know, kind of think about it at least. You know, I've already got some ideas, like I've actually started trying to record me playing through the Get Fixed Boy seed in Terraria on legendary mode. And then I'm also trying to write a script on about a video going through what makes Dead Seater tick, or at least, you know, kind of exploring how it manages to get you on edge and scary and stuff like that, because I like horror games and I gush about the way they do horror a lot on these streams, or not these streams specifically, but when I'm playing the horror games I do. So I've been kind of thinking about that. You know what I mean? I have like several ideas going around at once. That coupled with the fact that I want to find a new job and I'm trying to work on getting my programming skill set up. Not to mention the fact that I do want to actually interact more outside of this specific space. So a lot of stuff going through my mind, and I probably shouldn't be overloading it like that. I mean, it's probably not overloading, I'm not sure. It's people that I've dealt with way more, but you know, I have many ideas and I'm bad at time management. I really need to work on that if I want to actually be better at stuff. Like, you know, I thought I was gonna be able to make it here, be like at 10, it was 10:20ish. Before 10:20. Yeah, I don't want to work there anymore. It's tiring. I managed to get myself out of the tiredness somehow, but you know, it's each day is like repeating the same thing over and over again, hoping that you don't get told to do something that you didn't want to do that day. Also, getting burnt out on some of the flavors that I like in my food. Like, I just bought a thing of like fried fish today that I could heat in the air fryer because I saw that and I was like, I haven't had that in a while. It was pretty good. It was a good choice. Definitely did break the monotony of flavors that I've been having, but still, it's like I'm in a weird place right now. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ghost Wolf. Ah. Yeah, I have things that I need to work on, and then there's other things that I want to work on. And there's stuff, you know. Yes, I did say fish. Yeah, just been a little bit zoned recently, I guess I should say. It does kind of suck because I'd like to be able to be in the moment, but it's that's the best I could describe it right now. And let's talk. Now let's talk, but with the game overlaid. I mean, here's the thing, like, what I do at my job, I mean, I guess I still have a bit of a complaint about it. It is getting monotonous now since I've been doing it for, like, a while. And, you know, having to deal with the same people. But the actual act of going through the aisles and scanning with my eyes, seeing which stuff I could bring out and which stuff, you know, is in the wrong place, which stuff needs to be filled, I don't mind that. That's job. It's what's getting me money. What's tiring is the atmosphere of the place, dealing with, like, people that, for the most part, I don't usually chat with. One, because, for the most part, I can't just stand around and talk to them like I was able to with Loki. And also, the fact that, for the most part, I'm not gonna have a lot in common with them. You know, it's not much the work that's getting to me, it's the everything else that the work is encapsulated in that's getting to me. I've been kind of thinking, like, trying to think of places that I'd want to try and see if they're hiring. Like, I wonder if I'd be good in, like, a tech store, because I grew up with tech. My dad messes with tech a lot. I'd probably find more like-minded people there because they'd be going in for tech instead of a generic grocery store where its appeal is for a generic audience. I don't do good with generic. I don't do good with, like, too special either, though. I'm, like, in the middle. But yeah, you know, that's kind of where I am right now. What has been dulling the pain though is I mentioned it in streams before. I've been listening to Distractable because I'm a fan of Markiplier, and thus I like hearing him and Wade and Bob talk about all sorts of random shit. The podcast I was listening to before that was Discovering SCP, which I was on for a while, but eventually I like the banter and all, but I burnt myself out a little bit on just listening to people read through spooky stuff, especially SCP at the moment. The fact that each episode of Distractable is on a different subject for the most part, and the fact that their sense of humor is similar to mine, and so I can always have a good laugh. It's the same humor as mine because I grew up watching Markiplier, so of course that had some influence. But yeah, it's that's been helping me get through this day. It's kind of what helped me get out of the zone for a bit at work when I was feeling like, man, why am I still here? Alright, Route 42. I believe this is the place we need to go to, right, Golden? Because it's next up on the list. Mount Mortar. Sorry, Mortar. Mortar? How do I pronounce this? More. Y'all, you need mortar. Alright. Wait, can I? Okay, no, pressing A does nothing there. Since I am playing Pokemon though, and mentioned Distractable, the latest episode that I listened to was Mortar. Okay. The latest episode I listened to was hills that they would die on, and so it's basically like controversial opinions was basically the episode. And Mark had one about Pokemon. I can't fully remember exactly all that his complaints were, but he was like, he says that he doesn't really care much about Pokemon because it's the same story told in like almost the exact same way with just more creatures piled into it or something like that. And then in the even later games, they're like just plopping in special mechanics to try and spice things up. I wanna know. This is Markiplier. Can I search this up and see what he specifically said? Oh yeah, I forgot he did the Smash or Pass on the Pokemon. Someone made Markiplier's quote-unquote perfect Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, I think that was his main complaint with Pokemon. Now while I'm looking into it, was that most of the games are the same, just with more Pokemon added to it. I just wanted to know what you guys thought about that, since we were playing Pokemon. Like, I also don't like the specific mechanics that they started introducing in later gens. Not that I've played them, but Pokemon to me is not much about like, look what you can turn your Pokemon into for just a brief period of time and then watch them change back to normal. I enjoy the part of them evolving. It's why I'm trying to catch the pre-evolutions of a lot of the Pokemon that I want to use. It's because I want to evolve them into their strongest form, because you're raising them. In any other like RPG, you're just leveling up your characters, you're just gaining skills. But in Pokemon, you catch like these critters and then you train them to become like, you train them to become better in any way they can. And if they have any weaknesses, they have a team to back them up. So, you know, it's not like they're alone. That's the whole appeal to me. I don't care if you add in this new like form of theirs that you can only use for like a few battles by activating a specific item. I don't care about that. Now, I understand I understand. Well, I can understand if this is your view, Golden. You're competitive, so I imagine. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you don't, but I'd imagine you'd like some of those special gimmicks, like terraforming or something like that. The mega evolutions, stuff like that. Like, I can see it from like a competitive point of view that maybe depending on the Pokemon that's being used, it'll be, you know, it's just another part of the strategizing. But it's just not for me. But I mean, who knows? We'll see when I play those games. New mechanics can be fun if done right, but some are kind of eh. Yeah. As for Mark's opinion on the games being repetitive, I don't mind that too much, honestly, because I actually do like the fact that each game in the series, like the main series, is you get 8 badges, and then you fight these 4 champion, or these 4 elites, and then you fight the champion. And then you can have as many mishaps and adventures and goofs along the way, but that's the core structure. Like that's I like that. That is a good base. You can work with that however you want, because I mean, Pokemon does have story. Sometimes it can have good story. Like, I feel like Pokemon Black and White have a pretty decent story. I haven't played Black 2, White 2 yet, but I would like to at some point, and I think some people have said that story is better. But I mean, for the most part, it's not necessarily it's a game. It's just fun because you know the structure. You're just trying to bypass those obstacles to beat the game. You know? Like, I love Megas because it made some bad Pokemon good. Yeah. Like, that. that I can understand from like the point of view of someone who uses Pokemon competitively, and you know, as such would have more strategies that they want to use. But yeah, it's that's just kind of the thing. So am I supposed to be in here? I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, that's an ether. It's Minecraft ether mod. Hi, Geodude. Who damn kids? Boo-doo. Yeah, I should have expected that. I did not expect it. I mean, he is a level 14. I do feel like Mark said something about the fact that he doesn't like how many Pokemon they keep trying to add or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I could be very much misremembering. But, you know, I don't mind the creature designs. But yeah, when it reaches like a certain point where there's like a lot of stuff, that I do feel like it can get a bit overwhelming. I think that's another part of the reason why I liked Pokemon Black and White, because I didn't have to worry about like coming across like all of the Pokemon from the gens before finishing the main story. Like they only added some of those Pokemon back in after you actually beat the main story. So, you know, in case you did have a special Pokemon in your heart that you wanted to get in that game, you can get it after beating the main game, because, you know, I liked it. I mean, except for the part, I guess, where I wasn't able to get some of the Pokemon that I deemed my favorite at the time, but I actually really do appreciate that they tried something with that, and it's a shame that it hasn't happened again, because I mean, I get that honestly making the designs of these Pokemon, let alone their stats and typings and where you find them and stuff like that, I get that that takes a lot of time and stuff, so it's not like I want each new gen to only have a contained ecosystem of Pokemon that doesn't include ones from other gens, because that means they need to design a lot more than is probably required. I think Gen 5 was kind of the perfect time to try that out, because it, especially since it kind of moved. Gen 5 was had the first region of Pokemon that wasn't based on Japan or any other Asian country, right? Am I getting that wrong? Because I know Gen 5, like, Unova is basically America. I guess that's why they have started removing Pokemon from recent games. Yeah, but that just kind of feels like a cop-out to me, personally, because And I'm pretty sure you may have heard this before somewhere, because it feels like it'll be a common complaint, but if you're gonna include Pokemon from previous gens, it does kind of feel like a disservice if you don't include all of them. Because, yeah, Gen 5 was the first non-Japanese based region. Yeah, I feel like that was a perfect time for them to try and attempt that, because a lot of these Pokemon are based on a lot of stuff, from like yokai to just random ass creatures to ideas and stuff like that, and you know, game mechanics like Voltorb essentially being the mimic in this game. But you know, they did a lot of that for a lot of Japanese stuff, and then when they finally went to a different place to get inspiration, they had a lot more they can work with because they barely touched that stuff. So it works, in my opinion. How'd you miss? It's big fat faces there. Okay, well at least it missed two. Yeah, like, especially since there have been Pokemon gens since then that have gone to more and more places. I don't know how well doing something like that again would work, because that would be a lot more time investment than they probably could get. It would be cool to see it again, though. Waterfall cave inside. Cool, thanks. I also could have just surfed across this water and not had to go inside that cave. Let me demonstrate the power of the Pokemon I caught. Are you the guy with the six Magikarp? No. I almost misread that as Owlfish, and I was gonna be so confused. I didn't know that was a Pokemon. What? So poison, water. I can take it. Aim for the part that isn't covered in spikes. Oh no, it's getting harder. But yeah, being the kind of person I am, both in the fact that as a kid I made a lot of wacky little creature thingies, and you know, being a furry and all, you know, I like a lot of these like monster designs and stuff like that. I love that the minimize sprite is just, it looks like a chubby dude that has like very stout arms and legs. I can take it, a phrase that has been forever stained to me. That sounds like there's a story attached to that. You can't evade this. I'm just gonna step on you. Actually, no, don't do that. That would be like stepping on a sea urchin. What? That's not right. Damn, that don't look right. What did you do to it? Hey! This is my secret place. Get lost, you outsider. What? No, 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 no. No, I'm not engaging with your bullshit. What do you mean, this is your secret place? What's secret about it? You're right next to the entrance of this mountain cave. You've chosen a meter of wall extending from the entrance to this cave as your secret place. I hate to tell you this, but that's not a secret place. It is the most not secret it can get. And of course your name's Shane. Alright. I'm gonna put you to shame. I'm gonna show you that you have no idea what secret means. And that's funny as fuck. No! No! I can train another Pokemon here. Shit, no. Fighting types are very effective against that one. My family is apparently listening to some sort of funky beat in the living room. Charcoal together. Yeah, that'll probably be a wise choice, wouldn't it? Yeah, because I do want to get Charcoal up to level 30 and beyond. I want him to be the highest level. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, I love a lot of the Pokemon designs. Like, I mean, obviously I have my favorites, but I don't think, at least to my knowledge, I do not believe that there is a Pokemon whose design I actually despise, you know? It's been a while. There may be one out there that I won't like the design of, though. Maybe one of the more, like, abstract Pokemon. The one where there's too many shapes involved and it's like, what even is this? I'm gonna set your bunnies on fire, fire. Don't laser eye my Pokemon. How rude of you. I'm gonna light you on fire for laser eyeing me. I should have used my Moonstone. You only have the one, though, according to what you just said there. I only have like 2 Pokemon I despise, but not for design reasons. Yeah, one of them's Smeargle, because of absolutely unfair reasons that you refuse to cope with. Oh, it's good to be outside. I feel so free. You actually look like you have a goatee when facing this particular way, which I guess it's not that far off, except you have more of like a the Abraham Lincoln beard going on. Diglett. Diglett dig, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. Oh no. Oh no. How does a Diglett scratch? Why am I just now realizing this? How the hell did that Diglett scratch me? There are far from unfair reasons. Miracle stabbed Darkrai in a back alley and stole his signature move. Wait, what the fuck? Cast form? What's your beef against cast form, Golden? Please enlighten me. Or to collect one of these 5 Pokemon. With his feet. Oh yeah, true. I didn't think of that. Don't worry about it. I am gonna be worrying about it. Do you want to see a Diglett scratch? Because I don't think I want to see what a Diglett scratch looks like. That will scar me for life. Oh no, and he's sending out 3 more Dugtrio, or 3 more Digletts. Formed into one. I have an interesting question now. Interesting. Ground is effective against rock for some reason. It took me over a year to find cast form in Ultra Sun, not a shiny one, just a regular one. Ooh. So, you don't like cast form because it's extremely rare? I'll send this guy out. I believe the last 2 letters of DID is identity disorder. I want to say the first D is something to do with like duo. Dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorder. Yeah, much like how Asperger's is no longer a thing, multiple personality disorder, I mean, it's still a thing, it's just named differently to be more accurate. At least that's my assumption. But you know what assuming gets you. I know where it sure as hell got me. What's the DSM-5? There's 3 of you. You get the special surfing treatment. I beef with cast form because it's not super rare, but it still took me an unreasonable amount of time. Level 28. 62, 61, 46, 46, 30. One of them gained 259 experience points. One grew to level 22, finally. 55, 63, 23, 39, 21. Benjamin is about to use Geodude. I made a comment that his beard was like the Abraham Lincoln, and his name is Benjamin, so it's like Benjamin Franklin. It's a Geodude. Goldion, I choose you. It's the thing they use to diagnose disorders like the diagnostic manual, something along those lines. Diagnostic syndrome manual? Version 5? I'm not laughing because it's funny, disorders are funny, I'm laughing because of my silly guess. Just to make it clear. Not actually laughing at the disorder stuff. Yeah. Alright, you know what? I thought that was gonna be an easy fight since I'm level 24, but if you're gonna pull out that move, unilateral? Yeah. I'm a cosplayer whenever I watch these streams, I'm 9 times out of 10 dressed as a cosplay character. That's fair enough. Does the top half of the opponent's Pokemon not get all wavy when the surf fully covers the screen? New DSM update just dropped. I wonder what got buffed and what got nerfed. That was a pretty good one. Hey, Goldian is now level 25. 35, 37, 35, 45, 40. I'm still going to hell for that one, but worse. Don't worry. Yeah. I mean, I understand why she asked that, but yeah, it's like she said, she wasn't trying to be rude about those questions. It's the kind of thing where it is just curiosity, because I know, like, I hope they nerf anxiety some. Yeah. I'm gonna say this story. So when I was in high school, the latter half of high school, you know, junior and senior year, when I actually made friends with someone I'm going to call D. I believe I've used this specific shorthand for this specific person I've told stories about in another stream. This is the girl that I had a crush on in high school. She is... I don't know if she was fully this, but she's at least Puerto Rican. I say this with certainty because one day I decided to ask. Now, I do feel it's not like I was just, you know, this is my first time meeting her or something like that when I asked this question. It was when we were already, like, when I would say we would have been friends during high school. What I would describe as friends at the time. But, you know, never really hung out much with them outside of school, aside from the gaming club that the school had. But I remember one time, because I was confused, because I don't know exactly how to say this. The one with terrible taste? The one into Big Mouth? Yes. But yeah, it's like, looking back at it now, I don't think I should have asked this question. Maybe it isn't as weird as I'm thinking it is. I also don't remember how I phrased it. she didn't take any offense at all, regardless of what I said. But I look back at it now and I'm like, did I really do that? Why did I do that? Because, you know, it wasn't like, why are you this color? Because that's just racist. And it's not like I saw it as bad or anything. It was just like, I know I'm part German, and I was just curious one time, so I was like, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Like, yeah, sometimes we are too blunt for our own good. It's what we get for being EBs. I do feel bad about the fact that I did do this. If she saw anything wrong with it, it didn't show. And it's not like I was trying to be offensive or anything. It really was just curiosity. She answered the way she answers anything else. She was like, oh yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. And I was like, oh, cool. And I look back at that moment with shame, because I'm like, it's one of those things where it could have gone a lot worse than it actually did. And that's mostly why I look back at it like that, because I feel like if that had been anyone else, they would have been like, what the fuck? And then I would no longer be friends with them. Granted, I don't know if I'm still friends with D right now anyways, because I feel like we've kind of drifted apart since I left the server, I guess. I was at least good enough friends with them that I was able to be on their server after school. The Discord server, I should say. So yeah. I hope I don't look like an asshole right now, because I really do feel bad for just asking something like that out of the blue, but I was young and stupid. I didn't know much else about the world. In fact, I don't know if I would have actually I think if it wasn't for her response, I would be more clueless about ethnicities. Because at the time, I don't think I knew what Puerto Rican was. Yes, we gotta learn from our mistakes. Thankfully, this was one where I look back and I can see I could learn from the mistakes that could have led down to a dark path, but thankfully didn't. But yeah, I don't know if I knew what a Puerto Rican was at the time. But I think since that point, I did learn a bit more about ethnicities and stuff like that. So it was a beneficial experience. I'm glad that I asked and got the answer. I'm just afraid about how I asked and how I would have sounded, especially to someone else. Because, like, that's not the kind of question you'd go up to someone and go like, hey, what are you? Because that's... Not that it's gonna be on the same level. We all learn with fumbles and mistakes. Yeah. Not that it's gonna be on the same level as this. But it, like, something less severe but similar would be some random person going up to me and going like, "What's your fucking disorder, man?" Is yeah. Practice partner. Alright. Could you take it a little easier on me next time? No. If you're gonna train, you need to fucking like. If you want to actually become strong, I don't think you should go soft like that. Don't tell me to take it easy on you. I'm gonna give it full force. But I haven't thought about that in a long time, and I do feel a bit embarrassed just mentioning it again, cause yeah, fumbling means you're living, baby. True. Mahogany Town, welcome to the home of the ninja. I almost thought he moonwalked. I was about to be concerned. If someone walked up to me and said that, I'd probably respond with autism, probably, jackass. But we were doing a meeting at... Bro, we're doing a meeting at 4 p.m. Oh. Work stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, this place, yeah. Are you off to see the Gyarados rampage at the lake? While visiting Mahogany Town, try a rate candy bar. Is it gonna turn me into the Hulk? What the? This is funky music. Heh, the experiment worked like a charm. I turned a Magikarp shiny. Magikarp are just worthless, but Gyarados are big moneymakers. I'm sorry you have to deal with shit like that at work, Dara. The music here is bugged? What do you mean bugged? Is that slang for this music hits? It snaps? Welcome, how may I help you? I got all that you need here. I got your tiny mushroom. It's only 500 Poké. Now, if you want a real treat, I got some Slowpoke tail here. 9,800 Poké. You know, it's expensive, but it's well worth the price. I got your typical Pokeball for 200 and potion for 300. You liking anything that you see? No? Fuck you then. Okay, he's actually being nice about it. I was just I was just projecting that apparently. Kind of like the bug music. This is where you kick Team Rocket out. Oh, this is the plot point. Okay. Playing the wrong song. I'm trying to gaslight him. Well, that worked spectacularly, I guess. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. You're trying to make it think like this is bugged because this is music implying there's some shady shit going on here. This might be Team Rocket's doing. I mean, it's not like I didn't know we were gonna be dealing with Team Rocket eventually, but, you know, I didn't know when we were gonna deal with it. Hey kid, I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Don't go this path. This path is bad. Since you're new, you should try a yummy rage candy bar. Right now, it can be yours for just 300. Want one? Okay, it's not as ethically bad as eating a Slowpoke tail for like an exorbitant amount of price from tortured Slowpokes. But I'm a bit worried about what happens if I do accept this. Good. Savor it. It's a potion? So I'm guessing he's not gonna let... This is the worst kind of solicitor ever. I mean, you should at least let people continue to walk by, but this guy actually blocks your path and goes like, hey, want this? No? Okay, well, I'll just continue blocking your path.
Yeah, see? I heard that a red Gyarados appeared at the lake. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. Yes, eh? Yes, eh? My favorite video program, I'd say Pokemon Music.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna force you to listen to Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk. You guys learned some cool shit here. Goodbye. There's a fat guy blocking the gym. Let's go in here. Welcome to Pokemon Center. We can heal your Pokemon to perfect health. Shall we heal Pokemon? Okay. May I see Pokemon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full team this time. You improving. Thank you for waiting. Pokemon fully healed. Hope to see you again.
Pokemon do become stronger when they evolve, but they also learn moves more slowly.
I stop my Pokemon from evolving too early. I make them learn certain moves before I let them evolve. Going after getting a degree in VGC. I actually read that as Professor Oak.
Hello, this is Professor Oak. Welcome to my Poké-TED Talk.
Actually, would that be a Bill talk? Because Bill's the guy that made the PC, so obviously he's a famous figure. What the fuck is the TED Talk named after? Who's Ted? What has he done for us humanity? Us humanity. What's this? Team Rocket has come back? I saw some men in black at Lake of Rage. Named specifically because the lake is angry and wants revenge. Since you came this far, take the time to do some sightseeing. You should head north and check out Lake of Rage right now. It's all the rage these days. Okay. TED is an acronym if I remember. Fair enough. Technology Education Discoveries. Yeah, that does make sense, sadly. I was kind of hoping that it was actually just named after a guy named Ted. Hello, my name is Ted. Welcome to my TED Talk. Named after me, Ted. Because I'm Ted and I'm doing this talk. Because it's my TED Talk. And I talk. T-E-D isn't a guy. Alright, Price, the teacher of Winter's Harshness. The Ice Gym, I see. Haha, I get it, I see. I didn't even make that pun intentionally.
Alright, people headed up to Lake of Rage. I've been through here lately.
But that's what Ted wants you to think. Route 43, Lake of Rage by Hagnatan. Alright.
I could do so much with my Pokemon. It's super fun.
I almost went into like a Cartman-esque voice there. Technology, entertainment, and design. Ah, okay. The T is for tech and believing ourselves pained. Camper Spencer. Alright, Spencer. Sandshrew. Look at this adorable little guy. I actually made a little meme When I was still in Bound Break, we had someone in Bound Break called Pangolin, named after the animal that exists in real life, the pangolin. I think I'm saying that right. But he was on like frequently-ish in the old days of Bound Break, but then kind of when it went into the newer stuff, it kind of disappeared. So I made Mimo teddy bears were named after President Theodore Roosevelt because the nickname for Theodore is Teddy. It is bizarre that one president named an entire like type of toy. I say toy, doll. It is kind of cool, but at the same time, it is a bit strange. Do I still have the thing? Oh, God, I hope I have the thing. Do I not have the thing anymore? Please don't tell me I got rid of it. Did I get rid of it? Because I deleted some of the folders I had of Bound Break stuff? No. That was actually one of the funny things that I liked. Okay, well, I'll just tell you the meme. The meme was that, and I used Gen 5 sprites for this. I showed a regular Sandshrew, and I was like, Pangolin before Season 4. And then the other side had a shiny Sandshrew, and I was like, Pangolin after Season 4. And it was the funniest shit. Currently playing Balatro and it is getting stressful. You should play Binding of Isaac. Then you tell me what stressful means. How did you miss? It's right there. It's stubby. Tackle it. Make it roll. It's fun to watch it roll. You have? I was wondering when it was going to use a sand attack. I should have been using it myself. Thankfully though, it doesn't matter apparently. Except for when I'm going to try and land this quick attack coming up. Never mind, I lied. I have to say, Binding of Isaac is one of the... It's still one of the best roguelikes out there, I think. I played quite a few in my time. It used to be one of my favorite genres, but now I've kind of been like, on it. I don't fully know why. I think it's just because... You know, I'm tired of getting... I'm tired of super hard games. Hard games, I'm okay with, and you know, I've played Rain World on this channel. I've played Battletoads. Battletoads, I wish I liked that game more, but you know, it is what it is. Like, Battletoads is a super hard game. I wouldn't want to play that all the time. And a lot of roguelikes, because of the design philosophy of them, you are going to die a lot. And hell, even in these games, I still fucking die a lot. But, you know, The Binding of Isaac is... actually, let me see what the roguelikes I currently have are. Yeah, I know what Balatro is. I'm unsure on whether or not I want to get it though, but I have seen gameplay of it actually, and it does look intriguing. I don't know how to play poker though. That's Metroidvania. So, keep in mind that some of these roguelikes that I'm going to list here I haven't played in a while. Let me see. The game that what am I trying to say here? How am I trying to phrase this? One of these roguelikes I have on Steam, I haven't played since April 23rd, 2020. That's the oldest date of any of these that I've last played. Are you doing okay, Ghost Wolf? What happened? Are you actually upset about Dara asking that question? losing isn't fun at all? Then I guess that'll depend. It's kind of the design philosophy of a lot of roguelikes, is that losing is fun. Especially roguelites, which are roguelikes, but you unlock stuff after each run. Hell, Dwarf Fortress's motto is losing is fun. Granted, that one's not much of a roguelike. The most roguelike it can get is adventure mode. But, you know, yeah. All Pokemon have pros and cons, depending on their types. If their types differ, a higher level Pokemon may lose in battle. Learn which types are strong and weak against your Pokemon's type. Uh-oh. Yeah. I've basically described what a roguelite is to you. Roguelikes, everything that you can get in the game, you are able to get. You have a chance at getting in any playthrough. Roguelites are the term for roguelikes that unlock stuff between runs. The Binding of Isaac, I called it a roguelike, but it will more accurately be. It's more accurately a roguelite. Because depending on what you do in the run, you're able to unlock stuff. Especially if you beat certain bosses as characters, you can unlock all sorts of things. Do you unlock things after you finish a run in Balatro? Because if so, then yes, it is a roguelite. Alright there, kiddo. The toll is 1,000 to go through. Thank you very much. Max Ether. Did they just rob me of $1,000? Sorry, Pokey. Team Rocket sucks, but you know, if this isn't naturally made, then I'm glad Team Rocket cut some grass so that we can walk through here freely. You doing okay, kid? You're just staring off into space. Would you get this? Some bronze guy made fun of my Pokemon. Darn it, my Pokemon's great. He was staring into space because someone insulted his favorite Pokemon. Oh, I gave him the completely wrong voice. His name's Ron. Go, my little king! Yeah, you got robbed. Yeah, of course I did. Charcoal together. You unlock new Jokers at the end of runs depending on what you did. Yeah, that is definitely a roguelite. Speaking about roguelikes, though, has reminded me of a subject that I had for stream topics. But we can talk about it now since we're here. This is also from Distractable, but it's less about what they were talking about and more the idea that I got from them. Oh no, horn attack. Okay. But there was an earlier episode of Distractable where they were talking about the deadliest roller coasters. And during one of their ramblings, one of them was going on about how you know, you should make it a team effort so that, you know, one guy is facing forward, being able to see the stuff that's happening in front of them, and one guy is facing reverse and has the controls to decide whether to choose the left or the right track and something like that. And all I could think about while they were rambling on about this was there should be a roller coaster roguelike. Can you imagine how fun that would be? Most are available from the get-go, but the best ones are locked at the beginning. Yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, imagine how much fun you can have. Oh yeah, they I think it was in a different episode, but Markiplier brought up Mickey's Dick Smasher ride in one of them. I can't remember which one it was. I can probably figure it out through look at the catalog. Yeah, those things. I don't remember the specific episode, sadly, but he did bring that up in one of the episodes, and the way he brought it up was, at first he was just going like, Mickey's Dick Smasher, Mickey's Dick Smasher, Mickey's Dick Smasher, Mickey's Dick Smasher. He just kept going like that with the goofy voices. Apparently there's a sequel to Mickey's Dick Smasher that Mark tried talking about that was called, like, Donald's Vagina Stretcher or something? Roller coaster roguelike. The enemies and items are on carts that travel the coaster. But, like, you can see the vision, right? It's like... Imagine what the power of... Imagine, like, the items that you would get in a roller coaster roguelike. Because you've got your, like... As a Binding of Isaac fan, there's, like, passive items and then active items. And you know, passive items affect your character in ways that you don't have to, like, specifically activate an ability. Then active items are... most of the time just the one item you have in the top left corner that you have to use every once in a while. Like, it sounds fun. Welcome to the club, Ghost Wolf. For the first two, I'm not a cosplayer, but I know I wasn't the one that asked the question, but I'm sorry about that whole situation. That's really all I can say, because I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to understand things, but I try to understand things to the best of my abilities, but also scares me, because I don't know how to respond to some questions because I can't understand. Ah, okay. Level 30. Yeah. Really all I can say is that she probably might have forgotten that you had explained earlier, in earlier streams, that you were a cosplayer, and since she forgot that, she asked out of curiosity. I honestly was a bit worried that you might have been upset because you're insulted at the fact that she thought you had the ID, instead of just remembering that you were a cosplayer. But that does make sense as well. I don't actually remember getting too upset over I don't remember getting too much upset over stuff because I don't understand it. If I was having trouble, I mean, like, I would get upset if I was having trouble understanding something because it's not being explained right. I can get that part. It doesn't scare me though, it just upsets me because sometimes with the way people explain things, it leaves me with more questions than answers. I get my autism from you. I'm pretty sure, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I could have gotten parts of it from you and from Dad. Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to assume too much, especially since I mentioned earlier assuming makes an ass out of you and me. So like, I understand where Dara is coming from, and it does suck just worrying about, oh no, did I say something really bad this time? But I don't know your life experiences. Yeah, leaves that room for feels. Yeah, everybody's different. It's important to find that middle ground. Because, you know, like, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Because it does suck hearing that you got upset because of this little question and stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out instead of assuming stuff. Because I would like it if someone met me halfway so that I can reach. And it sucks when people don't meet you halfway. And this is especially for autistic people, or not just autistic people, but for a lot of people who aren't the majority, I feel. Yeah. Or maybe it could probably go all sorts of ways. I know at work, I'm trying to understand what the customers are saying and stuff when they come up to me and go like, hey, blank. You know, ask me questions and stuff. Sometimes, especially if they have like a thick accent or they're speaking a different language, I have trouble understanding what they want from me. And that sucks because I want to meet them halfway, but sometimes I can't. Especially sucks with the people with thick accents because they've actually attempted to learn English. I say attempted as if they didn't learn it well. But, you know, they actually learn English so that they can communicate with people like me, and then I have trouble because sometimes if the accent is thick enough, I can't understand certain words that they say. And that sucks. I try my best, but sometimes I just can't figure it out. I can't figure out what they're saying. They went halfway, and I couldn't meet them there, and that sucks, you know? It sucks. We're all unique individuals. Unless there's a clone of you, then there's one person who's not unique. Takes me a while to figure something out because I've also been teased by people about me being the unique person I am, being bullied most of my life and easily defensive. That's fair. I am sorry to hear that. And I know us saying that this was a question out of curiosity is probably not gonna help that, like, ease off. We don't ask these kinds of questions out of hate. And I do understand sometimes it is difficult to determine whether someone's joking or if someone's being serious, and whether or not they're trying to make fun of you or something like that. By meeting, did you mean like, what's the fucking place? Double A? Triple A? Hi, my name is Buster, and I am a Pokemonaholic. Hi, Buster. That is... I don't know what else to say that could help out here. Try my best to try and ease things down, but I'm not saying too much because depending on how I phrase things, I know that'll probably not help in the slightest, and in fact make things worse. So if this isn't helping much, I am sorry. I wasn't trying to bring it up much because I really didn't know what to say that would make things better. I'm going to continue the game now. Yeah. I'm gonna try and continue the game so that we can drift away from this topic, so that you can have a chance to calm down from this. Do you have any other plushies other than the Eevee that you mentioned earlier, Ghostwolf? Alcoholics Anonymous mean it is AA. Rather shortened to Pokeholic. Just try to lighten the mood most of the time, so I usually crack jokes, even makes it seem like I don't take things seriously. 53, 48, 60, 51, 62. My Nidoking did pretty right on. Hermione, did you see that? I can't do that voice justice. Also, I'm sorry for bringing up Harry Potter stuff. But, you know, his name's Ron. What am I gonna do about that? If you were here, then I wouldn't have to worry about doing the wrong voice, but I definitely can't do it justice the way you were able to do the Ron voice, Dara. It's crazy oh my god. Not again, Joey. I'm not doing well since you called. I don't have any minutes left. I'm dying. My Pokemon are ripe. I'm physically dying because you're chatting to me. Ew. I'm just an autistic furry who also enjoys cosplay as well, and I love sharing. And that's cool. We all appreciate that. Hi, Joey. I forgot about Ron. Yeah. It's crazy thinking about the Harry Potter stuff. Like, I will say this. Especially nowadays, there are some good ideas from that entire series. But having grown up, and especially having gone through that one phase that kind of got started during the pandemic, it's a phase I don't like talk about in terms of the stuff I watched, because I like watching people make fun of terrible shit, but you know, especially due to the I hate to use this word, but actually, you know what? I don't even want to mention this because this does dive into stuff that I don't want to talk about on stream anyways. Nothing sexual related, it's just, you know. I watch people make fun of shit. And unfortunately, there were quite a few people at the time that made fun of shit because of, you know, the movements going on at the time. And like, during the pandemic and stuff. Especially a lot of the Marvel stuff. So, you know, it's like... Where am I going with this? Where was I going with this? I started with Harry Potter. Oh yeah, because it was during that phase I did, and especially kind of later on in life in general, before 2020, you know, hearing about the fact that the author of those books was kind of sharing lore about it on Twitter. And then, you know, knowing the stuff that I know now about both some of the unfortunate implications in that book series, as well as shit that the author has done themselves, or, you know, I should say, like, their opinions on stuff. It's rather unfortunate that was a book series that took off and it had all this stuff. I hate the people that want to burn shit just because, you know, oh, it has magic and thus it's Satan. But, you know, maybe some of those people who were trying to burn books was right about this specific case. But, you know, I say that jokingly. It's just crazy that all of that was in a book series intended for kids to grow up with. It's also because I choose not to think about Harry Potter. Think about it? Nah, son, run. Can't wait to eventually get to the champion and it turns out to be Joy with a full team of Ratatas and Eradicate. No, he's not gonna have Eradicate. He's just gonna go full Ratatas. Full Ratatas and then one Ratata with their Ratitis out. I'm sorry. Just the way I phrased that, I had to make that joke. Ignoring Harry Potter to focus on real art. I have 2 Eevee, 1 small and 1 medium. Pikachu, Raichu, I almost said Wraith. That would have been cool though. Meowth, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. That's cool. It's because Harry Potter is naked on that Broadway thing? I forgot that happened. It was too mid. I also have a Bulbasaur plush. You have a Ginger plushie? You have Ron! Yeah, I know that's supposed to be Gengar. But yeah, the Pokemon plushies that I have, there's a Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Riolu, a Flareon, and an Absol. That's as much as I can remember right now, and I don't feel like going to look. His Rattata, is that? Hey, Gaster. Neopet plushies. I didn't know they had plushies. Yeah, I said it wrong on purpose because you spelled it G-E-N-G-E-R. So it's not Gengar. it's Ginger. That would be funny though if Gengar's shiny form was just a Ginger, like it was full on red. I love Pokemon. That's why I started, and why I'll keep on collecting Pokemon. Then, I'm gonna drown you in the Lake of Rage. Fear me! Did I do that right?
Yeah, you did that right.
Okay, cool. Fear me! Alright, I'm gonna tackle you down. Alright, well that didn't appear to do much. You saying that is reminding me of that Whose Line sketch. One of the scenes from A Hat. I can't remember what the scene from The Hat was, but I think it was David Hasselhoff as a guest star in that episode. And so he was like, "It's a boy, yeah!" And then he pretends to spike the baby onto the ground. like one would do with a football. I have quite a few Neopets plushies. Have you watched Drawfee? Ghost Wolf? because I don't know if they've done it in a bit, but I know a few or some of their episodes. For context, Drawfee is like a drawing challenge channel of sorts, where each video they have like art challenges. Sometimes it's speed draws, sometimes it's, you know, just them drawing shit and then they fade in like the final render above it after, you know, the episode's over. It's a pretty good channel. I'd suggest it. But one of the hosts of Drawfee, Karina, is very much into Neopets. She's very much into a lot of things, but Neopets was one of the things that she does like. And I remember them doing a Neopets episode where she described the Neopet or something like that, and the other three, when it was their turn, they would draw like the Neopet she was trying to get them to draw. And my god, the results are they are bizarre. It has to be seen to be believed. I've watched a few Drawfee vids. They're pretty good, I'd say. I'm finding a Slowbro. That's what I'm doing. If I were like Yagami, I wouldn't fumble Ryuk. I mean, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Uh-oh, is water effective against... if it's a critical hit, then yeah, I guess it would. Shock him down! Kilala? Kirara? I'm guessing the name in parentheses is how it's pronounced in Japanese. Level 31. 48, 71, 84, 53, 56. Ben has been defeated. How could you do this to me? I've made my mistakes. Here's all my money. Send some to mom, but that's all you get. Alright. And... I still have that somewhere. I know I have that because I just saw it recently because I was trying to find that one meme that I had for like Pokemon in response to the video that someone sent in your Discord, where it's like all the other leaders of the evil group in Pokemon are doing all this stuff because they want control of the world or some shit, and then Giovanni comes up and is like, hey, I'm gonna fucking mug you. But yeah. Oh, did you send it in? I was gonna show it on stream because I have it. She's got either name, I guess. Well, I just asked because I remember Pikmin. Oliver's name is like Orima. I think that's his name in Japanese. And it's funny because it's Mario, but in reverse. But yeah, I have the picture. I can show it because it is a funny ass picture. What are you two fucking talking about? I'm gonna have to start playing Sonic games eventually on stream, and that'll be an adventure. No pun intended, I guess. Yeah, the meme the Pokemon meme I was trying to find was about Team Aqua and Magma. Because, like, I swear I have this meme somewhere where it's some, like, it's a sort of comic thing that's based off of scenes from a movie that has Nicolas Cage in it or something. And someone cropped out, like, some of the accessories that both teams wear and put it on different people in it. I can't remember which one Nicolas Cage had. But they were in, like, some sort of, like... They're on some sort of cart that was being driven by a horse, and he was just making a snarky comment to the other team person. And I'm so sad I can't remember. I have to search that up. Team Aqua and Magma meme. Okay, just searching up Team Aqua and Magma memes are not giving the results I'm trying to find. I wish I could remember what the meme was actually talking about. But I swear it was like a movie that Nicolas Cage was in, with just... I wanna say Nicolas Cage had like the Team Magma accessories. That's... Sonic talked during a Pokemon stream. Thank God Sonic 2 isn't here. Wait, what's that behind me? Oh god! Alright. Does anyone remember Zoids? That name sounds a bit familiar, but I'm not sure why. Different little Zoid mini figures from when I was a baby. Huh. Animal-based robots that battle each other. Ah. Fusion between Transformers and Power Rangers. Something animal-like. Alright, Zoid. Huh. That's cool. I wasn't really into, like, Transformers and Power Rangers and stuff when I was younger. With, I guess... I mean, I did watch, like, a Power Ranger series, I recall, on, like, Netflix. But the only thing I remember from that series... And this was Netflix from, like, way before... like, it got the new design. This was still the Netflix that had the red background and the white N. Yeah, and something like that. But there is this one Power Ranger series that I remember watching, and the only episode I remember of it is when one of them apparently somehow became a vampire, and the other one was trying to convince the other people that she was a vampire. So eventually he gave her, like, a drink, which was just tomato juice. and she spat it out, but he managed to get it on recording, so she wasn't in the recording, but the drink was floating, and then you see like the tomato juice being spat out from nowhere. That's the only part I remember from it. And I guess maybe another episode where someone got a bunch of zits. That's really all I can remember. Like, really, Pokemon is the only thing that is in my group of things that I like that does have a bunch of those characters that you're supposed to try and get. Liger Zero. I'll be honest. Alright. There's a Zoids fandom wiki. I like the Liger Zero without the armor. It looks adorable. And then Liger Zero with the armor does look like it's ready to kick ass at some aliens that are gonna try and invade. Also, before what turned into a zombie? What was that in response to? I don't remember. Anyways. Hi. No, bitch, talk to me. Did my eyes deceive me? I saw a red Gyarados in the lake, but I thought Gyarados were usually blue. That's called being a shiny. Lake of Rage, also known as Gyarados Lake. The Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. Context to Netflix. Ah, okay. Yes, before it turned into a zombie. What would you name your stands if you had a stand? It's me, I'm the zombie. My stand would be called Lemonade 5 cents. I'm sorry, this is a terrible joke. Fishing Guru's house. Y'all, Lake of Rage is actually a crater made by Rampage and Gyarados. The crater filled up with rainwater and the lake was formed. As the story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa, it used to be that you could catch lively Magikarp there, but I don't understand what's happening. Y'all, can you get rid of that nuisance in the middle of the lake, please? It would do me a great service. We're gonna surf to... I guess we're not surfing. The fuck are you doing here? I gotta go. There it is. Yasha! I guess if I was gonna actually state a serious stand name, it would probably be that song. Yes, there is a song called that song, in case you were wondering. I also love role-playing whenever Buster is a cat or Russell is playing Mario Party. I like to play along as a cat. That's cool. Yeah. I don't recall... Well, fun fact, this Gyarados... What? Okay. I'll admit, if that fucking happened to me, I would have punched my screen. Cause like, not that I would catch this, cause this is this is a scripted shiny encounter. But I mean, that would be my luck, wouldn't it? If it was actually, you know, psych, this ain't a shiny. God, I would hate to be the person that discovered that one day. Why ain't this Gyarados red? It was red on the overworld. I would have laughed if that happened. Gentle moment. Oh no, you stared at the 3 Magnemites that I have. Anyways. Wow, it lived? It's 4 times weak to that. What the fuck? How did you live? You lived through that. You hear me laughing even though we're so far apart. Do a strike together. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Oh my god. It has to join now? I mean, I don't really consider this to be my actual shiny encounter because it was scripted. If I was gonna actually have a shiny encounter, it would be the chance, like the thing that has a chance of happening. He wants to join so bad. Koing, is this you? At the moment, I don't really have any reason to get this guy. And catching him isn't gonna really... I'm not gonna qualify as me getting a shiny for the first time because of previous statement I've made. It's Koing too. It's Koing again. Yeah. It's destiny. You guys really want me to catch this guy? This is... Honestly, if it was a normal Gyarados, I guess I would have caught it at that point, because like that is still a rare chance. But at the same time, I would be fuming. I would be so fucking livid that the actual scripted shiny that I could encounter, regardless of the fact that I wasn't gonna get it anyways, because it's not a true shiny encounter, would have been a normal encounter. You've accidentally killed a shiny? I'm gonna intentionally kill this shiny. Goodbye, Koing 2. We hardly knew you. I'm sorry. Goryang grew to level 26. 36, 38, 36, 47, 41. And Duo Strike gains more experience. Bramble obtained a red scale. Why do I need that? When you fumble shiny, you'll take hand-me-outs. Yeah. No worries though. It was scripted. You earned that for being a participant in that battle. This egg is full of Gyarados, but nothing else. So the Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Wait, who are you? Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Bramble. Oh, you're the gym leader. Okay, I need to give you your proper voice.
You're Bramble. I'm Lance.
No, hold on.
I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Bramble. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Excellent. It seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Bramble. Lance away, I guess.
Can't fail the shiny Ponyta because the game forces you to catch in Pokemon Legends Arceus? I mean, at least in that case, I don't need to use it if it's gonna force me to catch it. But, you know, like, I want the shiny encounter to be genuine. I've already got my water type and my flying type. Well, and, you know. Yeah, as I was saying in response to the... Ah, fuck. Yeah.
I heard this egg was made by rampaging Gyarados. I wonder if there's any connection to their mass outbreak now.
That Zord line was released in my birth year? Aww. Oh my god. That's a lot. Oops. I stepped in the first blade of grass and I'm instantly in a fight. It's this little guy. I'm gonna murder this guy in the face. No! Stop vibrating my Eevee. L.
Howdy there, kiddo. And tell us that.
Wow. But I have to check this. Yeah, my AV is female. What about it? The only two females on my team right now are Goldion, my Eevee, and Alfie, my Natu. I think she's a Zatu now. Yes, she is. That's pretty uncommon. I mean, I did try resetting a bunch of times because I wanted a shiny Eevee from Bill, but it didn't happen, so I just ended up with her now. So, I have a female Eevee. It's 1 out of 8? Wow. I believe she means that all of her evolutions are female, not that there are female-specific evolutions. No, I think it comes all evolutions can be female. It comes free with your Eevee. Everyone step right up and come claim your free Eevee. It comes with free gender too. As Ara's brother, I do believe that she was just referring to the fact that, especially with context that she's providing, she has two of each evolution, one male, one female. Yeah. How did I miss this? How did I miss that there? Everyone has Uno, dipshit. It comes free with your fucking Xbox. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see why I missed it. Because I haven't been here. This was in a different part from here. What am I doing? How did I miss the soup? What? Yeah, I did too.
Take over the radio tower. What? It's none of your business.
Ah, I guess that would make sense. Alright, well... Was there? He did say it was in, like, meet me at the tower in Mahogany. Did I somehow miss the tower? Like the radio tower here? Is there a radio tower here? He wanted to meet up with me at like a radio tower. Suicune was over here. Gina? No, I don't. Alright, cool. You get onto that. When I surfed across here, and then landed here, there's Suicune. Alright, Golden, where the hell do I have to go? Do I actually have to be in Goldenrod City, or is there a radio tower in Mahogany? Okay, so back to the building where I bought the candy bar. I can fly to the Lake of Rage? The only man was Skizor. I did heal.
And then red Gyarados appeared at the lake. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados appeared at that lake.
Oh, wait. Do I sell this guy the thing? Hiya, kid. I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Said you knew you should try a Yummy Race candy bar. Right now, it can be yours for just 300. No? Oh, fun then. Okay, never mind. I guess. Talk to you. Fair. Yeah. The blue-haired guy building. No. I was not able to read that fast enough.
Dragonite, Hyper Beam.
Jesus.
What took you, Bramble?
I was lost.
Just as I thought, a strange radio signal is coming from here. The stairs are right here. Bramble, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. Hey, intruder alert.
I'm not the intruder here, you know. Oh no. But yeah, that's really hyper beamed some Rocket Grung, poor feller. Yeah. In response to the thing that Ghostwolf said earlier about playing as a cat when I have my cat form or am voicing Brussel on the party streams, I don't really know when that started. Like, I know that when I was like a kid, I pretended that, you know, I was able to just transform into like a blue cat. An anther blue cat, but, you know, I didn't know of the term anther at the time. So, you know, I was able to turn into a blue cat. You could walk on my hind legs, because I'm not, it's not like I'm a beast, I'm just a humanoid cat. I don't know where I got it from. I thought you spelled it Grung on purpose. Rocket Grung. But yeah, there are a few other things that I pretended to do as that blue cat. I had my own little world that I was in, which no longer exists. But you know, I had like cat claws, which I swiped, and I pretended they were like the batarangs, where I kind of slung them and they just kind of and then came back. And then I also pretended that I was able to just like shoot claws out like a grappling hook so that I can like swing around. When I was a kid, I chased high schools with a tree branch. I don't know what this Pokemon is. It's a Zubat. Yeah, I should have sent out another Pokemon. You're still alive! Uh-oh. Heh. Why critical hit when it's mostly dead? There's a difference between mostly dead and all dead. Dang, I failed. Again. Did he say again? And he's just gone.
It's my turn. There's no escape.
Am I just fighting a gauntlet now? I thought each one was supposed to trigger one at a time. But yeah, I don't know where I got that from. Got the idea for me and my imaginary world like that from. I believe I know why I chose it to be a blue cat, because cat was my favorite animal and blue is my favorite color. And that was it. But I don't know why I pretended to, like, turn it into one. That could probably be what caused me to be a furry today. I don't know. There are probably some other defining factors as well. I like Pokemon, for one. Yeah, I once scared a bunch of high schools and elementary schools by witch class on Halloween. Dude, I think you got it from your imagination. Yeah, probably. The other day, I was on the Farland Minecraft server with some friends, or a friend that I know, mostly through Boundbreak, and then some people that I didn't know that well, but were brought in by someone else who came from Boundbreak. We were talking about something, I don't remember what it was, but then you guys have heard the mini laughs that I have, but I did the maniacal laugh. It wasn't like I was trying to do the maniacal laugh, but it was like the full-on evil laugh kind of deal. And they were shocked for a second. They were like, dude, that was an actual legit evil laugh. Like the one that started like that, you know? I'm glad I was able to actually provide an example just remembering this. I love just suddenly appearing behind people quietly. Nothing personnel, kid. Yeah, like, I never actually tried dressing up as, like, a cat, but I would always pretend to be one. Or at least I always pretended that I was able to switch between what I was at the time, you know, the kid I was, and my blue cat form. I did that? I did that? I don't remember that. Ah, I was better at scaring people than I thought I was. Being over 6 foot but walking quietly and suddenly appearing is a great way to surprise people. Oh no, not pound. No one expects a tall person to just materialize. I know. It's freaky. Rattata. Yeah. Go Goldion. How did you miss? How did you miss? When were you wagging your tail? It was aiming at where Goldion was, not where Goldion was going to end up.
Surveillance cams are in the Pokemon statues. We'll keep appearing until you trip a secret switch.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
This was once a ninja hideout. There are traps to confound intruders like you.
Well, they clearly aren't working well enough. Maybe you should have a look over on that. Okay, this scientist looks like someone just yelled at him so hard that it took the soul out of him. So he kind of got flinched and has a look that makes him look empty. He's like, you know what I mean? This is what he kind of looked like. Oh no, Magnamite. Fucking Spire skills. I'm glad I'm not the only one then.
Charcoal together.
Alright, Bonbon, go get him. Uh-oh. Actually, that's a sad amount of damage, which is still not good, but it's more, you know, controllable the more health you have. I guess like the grayish color that's underneath his like sad mouth makes it look like he's just a little bit a gap. It's like like he's sucking in breath painfully. It's kind of what it looks like to me. Super effective.
Mean.
Alright. I get it. My breath. No. Alright, I'm just gonna steal this from behind you. It's your glasses. Alright. Anyways. See a nerd? Okay, you can't go down there anyways. Why is he just looking at his trees?
Yes, Hey, intruder alert.
Do I fight two of these guys each time I trip a switch? Alright, Mr. Grunt. Another one of these? How effective can I deal with this thing on my own? It immediately walks into a wall. I'm doing my best, man. There we go. Hell yeah! It really sucks that I can't figure out how happy Goldion is. Because I would like to know, so that I know. It's when their happiness is high enough and they try to evolve, whether it's day or night, that determines whether an Eevee becomes an Umbreon or an Espeon, right? And the source of XP, yeah. Zubat! No, I'm not changing. Gordion is just a bit miffed at you. What makes you say that?
Dang, I failed, yes, eh?
Boing, 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 boing.
It's my turn, there's no escape, yes, eh?
Honestly, if you both would have tried to attack me at the same time, I really wouldn't be able to escape, but since you decided to be chivalrous about it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be, but I mean, you are kind of setting yourself up to fail, because I still have an escape shot option of just booking it behind me. Because since I took out that guy, and now you're here, I can just run back up those stairs. And you can't stop me. Because my Pokemon will defend me to the ends of the earth. Your Pokemon... You're no Jesse or James. You're not a Meowth either, but you know, I just want to cover that basis. Oh my god, she's so close to leveling up. If I were Rocket Grunt, I'd just use a baseball bat. you name it the Zubat. Zubat!
Zubat, I choose you!
I said, wait, that's not a Zubat. Oh god, no! How effective can I murder you? Effective enough. Oh no, the sludge is hardening. Or... in other colloquial terms, it's drying off. This Grunt is actually Meowth in the trench coat. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Well, I think I have a poison cure somewhere. See? I told you. I told you I had it somewhere. Man, I am so goddamn smart, it hurts sometimes. I was wondering what items I had on everyone, except for Unilotl. I definitely know that he has the Quick Claw, because he's slow. Zubat, use Pound, but Zubat doesn't learn. Crack! She's level 27 now. 37, 40, 38, 49, 43. Rattata! I can kick this guy's ass. Fuck. Well, this should still do decent damage. Actually, it's a critical hit. You know what? Alright, I'm sorry, Goldion. You were right to use that move there. That was honestly the best move you could have done there.
The fuck? Surveillance cams are in the
Yes, I know. Yes. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay. Hyper Potion, finally. Zubat learned Skull Bash.
Hey, intruder alert.
I have a question for you guys that are playing, like, the recent Pokemon games and stuff. Oh no, disable. Oh no, whatever could I do? But, have they changed any of the Pokemon's cries? Especially Gens 1 and 2? Maybe even 3? Because I know in Gen 5, they had, like, they had sounds that sounded more like it was coming from the Pokemon rather than just a jingle. Not that these ones are bad, but I'm wondering if they tried remaking them at some point to try and actually make it sound like the Pokemon. Like, make it sound like what the Pokemon would sound like, instead of, like, chiptune noises. The cries changed in Gen 6. All of them? Have all of them changed? No, well, I guess my attack is still disabled, so yeah. I was about to complain that I made the same mistake again. But, you know, one, it's still decent damage. What happened? Oh, she's no longer disabled. That's good for her. She can finally get out of that wheelchair. I'm sorry. Yeah, all of them? That's actually kind of cool. I would not have expected that. Dang, I failed. So, like, Eevee would no longer sound like... Like, they would actually sound like Eevee, or something like that. Well, not like they would use a bunch of Pokemon speak in the games, but, you know. It would sound more like what the monster would sound like. Went from chiptune to more animalistic cries. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I mean, there are some cases where I feel like it would make sense to keep it as chiptune. Like, if it was a Porygon, do the Porygons and maybe, like, Magnemites, have they had changes? Because it would make sense to leave those unchanged, since, you know, especially Porygon. That's like someone 3D modeled a Pokemon. Good night, Mom. Still similar to the original cries? That's actually cool. See, this guy knows. He knows how to block me off from my exit. He knows that there's no escape for me unless this loops back around up front. But still, you know. I wonder if fighting all these battles with Goldeon is gonna actually get her happiness up enough that she's gonna evolve soon. I hope so. Porygon sounds like a computer still? That's good. I would be sad if it didn't. The sound more digital too? Sweet. Give me a hug! Yeah, I'm gonna, like, head back out after this fight, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream for the night. Didn't really accomplish too much. It was mostly just talking this time, but, you know, it was nice. Goldeon was overjoyed to kill more rocket grunts. I'm glad the talking was good, at least. I know sometimes I don't make much progress during some of these streams when, you know, the whole point of them is to actually play the game, but I do enjoy chatting a lot. Because it's a thing that I miss being able to do. I'm gonna sleep at 6. I mean, don't say that like it's a bad thing, Ghost Wolf. Also, that wasn't the only thing that was keeping us chit-chatting and not making much progress. Sometimes I just wander around the place. It's a thing that I do because sometimes the best conversations you can have is just one where you go off wildly on bits and stuff, and then you go like, where the fuck are we? Wait a minute. Golden. You still here? We chit chat because it's fun. Yeah. But, in that case, since you're here. If I were to go back in the direction that I came from, will I re-trigger the statues that I've already walked past? Yes? Well, I was assuming wrong then. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't click until now that, you know, that was the whole thing. Oh boy. Found a nugget. Nugget biscuit, nugget and biscuit. Yeah. Well. Hope we can find some barbecue to go with that nugget. Yeah. Well, that's all tonight. Hey. Thank you guys for joining. This was a weird stream, but you know, we were weird people, so that's okay. The norm isn't accepted here. Yeah. I might be streaming this again on Friday. We'll see though, but that seems like the most likely option. Really does not equal bad, yeah. I just know that we wandered on some strange topics, like that one story that I shared that I still feel embarrassed about. Yeah. See you Friday. You guys sleep well.